battle reports. We've got another one here for you, a pretty good one. This is revenge for poor other Joe. If you didn't see our last episode, go check it out. It was a Christmas battle extravaganza.
Alex cheated.
And Alex cheated by destroying Joe in the most bloody slaughterhouse that we've ever seen.
Christmas miracle.
It was a Christmas miracle. It was a massacre, a Christmas massacre. And so the Emperor has gotten word back on Terra that his favorite...
He hurt me.
His favorite Marines, the Space Marines, which he made as a joke, and he thought it was funny, and he loves them. They're just so jovial, and who doesn't like other Joes? It's Space Marines. So he said, you know what? We need to collect the gene seeds. We need to avenge Juanito, who was killed, and you can see Juanito here. He's dead now. His body has been transported to a cathedral. But unfortunately, you know, the Nurgle before Christmas is still in the sector. And they've learned of these plans. They want to wipe the Space Marines from the galaxy. And so the Blood Angels have been tasked by the Emperor to protect the honor of the Space Marines and save the Space Marines gene seed. So... we shall be doing that here. The point values have been increased from last battle's 500 to 1,000 as we learn the game. Again, there's going to be tons of errors. We're using the Warhammer 40K app, so just bear with us.
That too has tons of errors.
Yeah, it's like a beta. It really needs some help on that, and hopefully it will get better. And Alex has the app as well, so we'll be doing that. Now, just so that you know, we have secondary objectives. Mine is Slay the Warlord, Attrition, and Dominator. And Alex is...
Raise the banners.
Raise the banners, Domination, and Slay the Warlord. These are our secondaries. And Joe, if you'll read us the mission. What mission are we playing here?
The mission we are doing is No Man's Land.
Excellent.
If the unit has a pre-battle rule that allows it to be set up anywhere on the battle, that
read that one. Mission briefing, go.
Mission briefing. Following a bloody skirmish over a vital objective in No Man's Land.
So the vital objective is Juanito.
He's the best.
He is the best. If you could just read this one only. Sorry, yeah.
Secure No Man's Land, progressive. At the end of each of your turn, if you control the central objective marker, you score a number of victory points equal to the current battle round number, parentheses. So 1 victory point in the first battle round, 2 victory points in the second battle round, and etc.
Okay, so that's how much Juanito is worth. And then we have several objectives set up on the battlefield. There's 4 other objectives set up on the battlefield. Controlling 1 or more gets you 5. Controlling 2 or more gets you another 5. Controlling more than your opponent will also get you 5 points. Sorry for the camera. I'm still working on that part. But, okay, so... we've already... it's as worse as it's ever been. So, we've already set up here, and I can show you our setup. Of course, that happens when we start the main thing. So here, we have an overhead cam. So Alex has got some Nurglings here. Oh, and I forgot to turn all that off. But you know what sucks is that I can't turn it... if I keep switching cameras...
it'll swap.
It'll swap to it, but I think if I turn it off... on that should be fine.
We don't have another one of those Canon camcorders, right?
I have 4 of those, and I would hate to buy a 5th one because that's a lot of money.
Well, can we just swap out the camera? I want to see if it's just the camera.
Yeah, so it's not the camera. No, because I've done this is a it's not the camera because it happens on that one too. The overhead cam, if it's touched, if the wires are touched. What I think it is the extension cables. Anyway, so we've already started. Let's keep our momentum going. Okay, so let me start over. Here's our battlefield. We've got the Nurgle forces have already set up. The Nurglings themselves have a pre-battle thing where they can actually set up, anywhere on the board, I believe. So you've got them already about to capture this objective. You've got Santa. You've got Santa, the great unclean one. He's exalted, and this guy needs to die. Then you've got some plague bearers and plague bearers. More Nurglings. Here's a what is this called?
Feculent Gnarl Maw.
It's a actual terrain piece. A feculent Gnarl Maw is what he has. And see, it's like if I touch, what? So when I start to stream, you just go, all hell breaks loose, and basically gives me the worst signal that we've ever had in ever. All right, we're stopping. We're stopping. I'm a little frustrated. I need a drink. And I'll switch back to the old cable, because maybe it's the new cable that is doing it.
Chat.
You know, when you create this sort of custom system, there's bound to be bugs, and it's just the fact that this camera is so far away from the computer, and we've got lines running up, and this one seems to be more stable. It's so crazy that the purity of the cable, Alex, doesn't matter. Because you see this? It's a single cable.
Yeah.
It doesn't connect to anything. And you, as you could see, had just as much problems, if not more. Now, we've got no problems. Now we're perfect. Oh, well, a little bit of problems there.
And you said every one of the camcorders when you tried there, so it's definitely not the camcorder port?
It's definitely not the camcorder port, because what I did is I took one of these cameras, I went handheld, and I just plugged it in, and then I was doing this.
Could it be the HDMI port that it happens to be plugged into?
No,
that HDMI port.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to eliminate all the possible.
Yeah, you're trying to eliminate the possibilities, and that is something that, Okay, it's worth a shot. Let's try it. So I'm gonna then take the close-up camera, and we're gonna take so that's a tiny one. That's a tiny one. This is.
We're still here.
That's a thick one. Overhead. Hey, can you switch? I got it. All right, we're doing some, guys. This is a test. Now this has become a test stream. You see? Look at that! Look at that! The overhead cam is freaking out. You see? Why is the overhead cam freaking out? That's a different port already. So we've just now tested that. So maybe it's the card. Maybe because there was a point where I grabbed it and I think somebody kicked it.
Not me.
A long time ago. It might just be this port. So maybe if I can ask you to pull out that card on that one and put it into this one, if we still have those same problems, then we are confirmed that it's not the card.
I can do that later.
So today. We'll do that later. Thank you, Alex. You're the best, man. All right, let's just deal with what we got for right now. Sorry, everybody. Let's see. No, I don't want any of that in the goddamn shot. So I'm gonna go to the new camera. This one right here.
Oh, wired.
Yeah. We're just going to use a system that we know works 100%.
True.
Now, using this one, let me go to this. Using this camera, it won't have those problems, but it does still do unsupported signal every once in a while, but not at the same degree as those others. So let's turn this on. Oh no, I ran out of battery last night, didn't I? I didn't think to charge it. Battery exhausted.
Give us some G fuel.
I hate everything. I hate everything.
You're only prolonging your death, Alex.
I'm not prolonging anything.
It's
I'm trying to die
happen.
quick. I'm trying to die
Yeah,
faster.
let's try to knock Alex out in a few turns. All right, but I can't do this one because I didn't.
My
try
guys
to-
are exhausted. I mean, after we absolutely smashed you and played in your guts and made presents out of your skin,
What?
and you know, we're just tired. And so this is going to be one of those things. The sweet release of death will be great.
I hate you.
So they are immortal. Nurglings will come back. All right, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna do it. So I'm gonna restart because I'll feel better. Okay, I'm gonna restart chat. Sorry about technical difficulties. We'll get things sorted.